friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is a very fun video because in case you all weren't aware, there's about 2 months left of the year and I have a lot of things that I need to read before that happens. So I wanted to sit down today and show you guys the final books that I need to read in 2019. And there's a list of about 5 or 6 questions that I'm gonna go through and talk to you guys again about what books I need to read before the end of 2019. Because 2020 is almost upon us. Like, what the heck? I'm not ready, I'm not prepared. I still have so many things to get to, so many 2020 releases that I'm excited for. Let's just jump in. So the first question is, are there any books you started this year that you need to finish? And the answer to that is a resounding yes. I have several books I've started this year that I need to finish. 2 of them that I actually have here with me because the rest of them are actually in a stack in another part of my house that I can't get to at the moment. So the 2 that I'm going to show you guys are Rachel Braithman's To Love and Let Go. This is a influencer on Instagram known as Yoga Girl. She just came out with her memoir a couple of months ago. I'm so excited about this. I really, really want to read it. It's not super long, so I think I can definitely get to it by the end of the year. The other one that came out the beginning of 2019 that I still haven't read yet is Girls with Sharp Sticks by Suzanne Young. This is the author of the Program series by Suzanne Young, the ones with the yellow covers. Ooh, that's really cool. And I've just gotten about 15 pages into this and I just haven't continued it. So I need to read it. It needs to happen. I love Suzanne Young's books. They've just got such cool kind of creepy concepts to them, and I think especially for this time of year, Halloween, granted there's only a couple weeks left, but I think I need to make this happen. The next question is, do you have an autumnal book to transition to the end of this year? And the answer to that is I have several. Again, so a couple books that I've been wanting to finish up reading that aren't part of last questions challenge was Spook by Mary Roach that I'm about 25% into, Frankenstein, which I'm about 15% into, and then as well a couple of spookier autumnal books that I need to read are Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo, super popular book here on YouTube and need to be read ASAP. My friend and I are actually going to be buddy reading this in the next couple weeks, so I'm excited about that. This is a big book. And the other one that I want to read, I want to finish this series by the end of the year because obviously the 3rd book is coming out, and that is The Arc of a Scythe by Neal Shusterman. This obviously is the 2nd one. I'm about 10% of the way into Scythe right now and really liking it, so I think I can fly through these 2 books hopefully in the next couple weeks before the 3rd one comes out. Very excited about it. And the 3rd question is there a new release you're still waiting for? And the answer to that is yes. Obviously, as I just mentioned, The Toll by Neal Shusterman, the 3rd book in the Arc of the Scythe series. I also want to read another book coming out by Mila Gray. She's got another one in her like romantic series that's coming out. I'm very excited for that. I also want to read, oh gosh, those are like the main 2 because I can't think of anything else that I'm having. Oh, Call Down the Hawk by Maggie Stiefvater. That one's definitely on my list. However, in order to do that, I need to read the Raven Boys series, which I still have not completed. So there's that. But I'm very excited for that one to come out as well. Okay, the next question is, what 3 books do you want to try and read before the end of the year? So the 3 that are on my like tippy top priority list are as follows. To Kill a Kingdom by, insert name here, I'm blanking. I don't actually have the book with me. I've started it, need to finish it. Bonk by Mary Roach. I'm trying to read all of her books, so this is one on the list for sure. I also want to get to The Fountains of Silence by Ruta Sepetys. Again, another author I want to read all of her books by. I actually have one up above which is called Out of the Easy by Ruta Sepetys that I think she came out with a couple of years ago, so I want to read that as well. This is a huge book, so it's on the list. It is a priority. We'll see what happens because I have a lot of books I need to read for December as well, so there's that. And the last one that I really want to read before the end of the year is finish off the series of Crazy Rich Asians by Kevin Kwan. This obviously is the 3rd one, Rich People Problems. That's a tongue twister. But yeah, I've read the first 2 books this year and really enjoyed them. definitely want to finish the third one to round out the series. I'll probably audiobook this one since I did that with the first two and found it really successful. So that is definitely happening before the end of the year. So the next question is there any book you think you still have to read before the end of the year that could shock you and become your new favorite? And I have two options for this, and that is The Fountain of Silence by Ruta Sepetys and Scythe or the Thunderhead Arc of a Scythe series by Neal Shusterman. Like I said, started Scythe already and have really been enjoying it. It's just something different and very dystopian, which I love to read and just hasn't been as popular here on the publishing book world lately. So I'm actually really enjoying this series so far, and I've loved every Ruta Sepetys book I've ever read, so I can't imagine that this would be any different. And the last question for this tag challenge for 2019 reading plans to end out the year, whatever we're calling it, we'll figure it out. The last question is, have you started your reading plans for 2020? First of all, the fact that it's going to be 2020 is blowing my mind just a little bit. I've got a lot of fun things planned. It's gonna be great. I hope to take you all along. But yes, absolutely, I've started my reading plans for 2020. I already have a list going of books that I'm excited for. I haven't quite started my video plans for next year. However, if you have things you want to see from me, let me know down in the comments below. I love to hear your guys' feedback and see what you guys want to see from me. Travel plans, which means travel vlogs. It's gonna be great. But reading goals, absolutely. I want to try and read 85 books next year, just for starters, which sounds like a lot, but I'm trying to read 80 this year, and so far I've read almost 60, so I think it's doable. But we'll see. Who knows? Come along for the ride. But yeah, that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this 2019 end of the year reading plans. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys are planning to read before the end of the year. Subscribe to see more of my face, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye!